Hey everybody, Marvel Guy 239 here. Hey, I'm gonna do a video real quick on an SGC submission that I'm about to do. It's not a reveal. I'm gonna let you guys go along this journey with me and see what I'm submitting. And hey, probably 30 days time. These are going to be going to SGC. We'll um, we'll see what we got, and you'll get to kind of see what I'm sending in. And I'll tell you kind of my thoughts as I'm sending these. I don't think they're all going to get SGC 10s, but let's have a look. So I've got a 20 card submission, um, and the last let's see, one, two, three, the last four or five are actually Pokemon cards, but the majority of them are Marvel. So here's the first one. Our buddy Sketch Card Hive might like this one. This is a Power Blast Silver Surfer, 1994 Flare. I just think this is going to look really cool in a black tux. That silver with the rainbow and the foiling and stuff, I think is going to look really cool. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape. I mean, obviously you want to get a 10, but the reason for me slabbing these isn't really just to get a 10 and do resale. For the majority of the stuff I collect, but if things go crazy and I get a $72,000 Spider-Man, then I probably would sell. The next one is this Carnage, which is a Royal Foil Carnage from the 2017 Spider-Man set, which is probably one of my favorite sets. This one is numbered out of 25, so this is 8 of 25. And it's in really, really good shape. The stuff on here is on the little one, the card protector, a card saver. But it's in really good shape. Like this is all just stuff that's on the protector. So I'm expecting a pretty good grade on this, but again, this is one of those ones where I think the gold is gonna, let's see if I can get a focus. The gold's gonna look really good with the black on the SGC slabs. So I expect this to be a good one. So we'll see. Next one is a Vibranium, and this is the Radiance. This is the only one of these I have other than I bought the Ronins. I got the Rainbow of the Ronin because I like the art. I'm not submitting those, but this Daredevil he's got a lot of stuff coming in the MCU. He's had obviously a really good series before. He's one of my favorite characters. This is not numbered out of 50. That's the Radiance, and it's also in fairly good shape. And this is actually one I just got off of Com C. But it's looks pretty sharp. The centering, you can look on these things on the Daredevil part on the nameplate is really the best place to look for to see if it's centered, and it's pretty good. So I think we're looking pretty good on that one. So that's the Daredevil Radiance, and then good old Spidey Power Blast again, 94 Flare. This one again is in. These are all in pretty good shape. I mean, I'm hoping to get all nines and above, but you never know. This is another Power Blast. These Power Blasts can be tough to grade. Again, that stuff's on the protector. But when these get slabbed up, regardless, they're gonna look amazing, amazing Spider-Man. So that's that one. Then we have Venom, same series, the Venom 94 Power Blast. Just the art on these is pretty amazing, which is really kind of why I picked these up. And again, I think the green, the only cards that I think look the worst, funny enough, in the SGC slabs are actually black cards because the black isn't always exactly the same black. I think if you get a contrast or foiling or silver or gold with the black on the SGC slabs looks really good, but I think this will look great. It's a black character, and there is some black in the card, obviously, here, but with the green and the gold and the different colors, I think it's going to look really sharp. The next is my dude, my man Gambit. So most of the people that know me know that Magneto and Gambit are really my dude right there, are my two faves. Obviously, I've got somebody asked me my top five, and I said the problem is the fifth character has 20 characters in it. But this is going to be a pretty cool one. I want to just have this slabbed up to go with my Gambit collection. I've got the figures and some art and some other stuff, but I think this will look really good slabbed up. So there's Gambit. And then we've got some 94 Fleur Ultra Spider-Man. Excuse me, 94 or 95, I forget. But these are the Joel Jusko art, which is really sharp, and again, that's on the holder. But the art is just amazing. The foiling, again, is going to be really, really cool when it gets slabbed up. The back isn't foiled. It's just, shows the number and the Joel Jusko stuff. But the art on these is the reason that I like it. And I've never sent any Joel Jusko stuff in, so let's see how we do. And then we've got, to go along with that is Carnage. The art on that's pretty sweet. I think the red with the black on the SGC slab is going to look sick. But that one's going to be pretty sharp looking pink, and the red with the black slab I think is going to be pretty cool. Then we got another Spidey. Again, that art with the foiling I think is going to be sweet. This is the Nelson one. And hopefully these come, I mean, all the corners and all the surfaces I've looked at pretty well. And I think they look pretty good, but you just never know till you get it back. So, and then we have a little Marvel Masterpiece action with some Iron Man. This one I just like the look of it. I like the art. I like the green. And I think this will look cool in a slab. Again, this one isn't really, I'm not trying to get a 10 and resell it type thing. That's not really why I'm doing this. I just think they look cool, and it's going to look even better when it's in a slab. Just got this one recently. This is actually a break from our boy Cards of Metal, Ian. This is a Namor. Namor is going to have a pretty good role coming up in the MCU. It's going to be in Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2 is actually going to be a Black Panther movie with no Black Panther in it. But they need a hero. And I think we're going to see a good bit of Namor coming in the future in the MCU. So this canvas looks pretty sharp. And again, the blue I think looks really neat. I'm going to look forward to that. And then we've got some good old X-Men Metal. I've only subbed a couple X-Men Metal cards. This is the blue variation of the Deadpool. I just think the blue looks really cool in contrast with the red. I think that's going to be and if you look at, this is a black card, black background, and there's not really any wear. It's just in really good shape. The blue and the black that you get from EPAC, they tend to have, they haven't been handled as much, and they tend to be cleaner in my opinion. So we'll see what that looks like when that comes back in a slab. And then we have the black version of the Low series. And again, this is an EPAC. That's why it looks so good as far as condition. But I think that's going to be pretty cool looking like. And it's got some gray, and it's not just a straight black because they had to contrast it with his suit. Otherwise, it just all blend in. So I think that'll look good slabbed up as well. And then for anybody that really cares, and a few Pokemon things, I've got just some golds and some other things that I did actually had. I had some boxes, and I just, being that I'm the ripping ABR, as my boy Spidey Geo09 would say, always be ripping. Um, we like to rip. So I ripped some stuff and I got those. But so that's kind of what I'm doing. It's going to be an SGC sub. It's going to go off in the mail on Monday, and they've got about a 30. Well, they say 22 business days. The last one I got back in about 26, 27 actual days. So they try to overpromise and underpromise and overdeliver. But we'll see when that comes back, and when I do, I'll do a reveal, and you guys can go along the journey with me. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next one. The next one I'm going to be doing a product review on a pretty cool little product that I saw at Collectors Con. So I look forward to seeing you guys, and remember to give me a sub if you don't mind, and a like and comment. I'm going to try and respond to all the comments that I can. I'm going to try and get to every single one. Not that I have 10,000 subs, so I should be able to get to you guys. So yeah, comment away. Let me know what you think, and let's have some fun. All right, see you guys.